there, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is your March reading, the general thematic March reading, approximately spanning from the 1st to the 28th of the month, 31st of the month. I'm still floating in February. Yes, let's begin here. For you, Pisces. Okay, I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, and I was getting this feeling of like whatever has been in your way. Anything that's just been kind of I'm also hearing hard like a rock. Okay, stagnant. I'm hearing impenetrable as well. Is being moved out. Okay, just quite simply, just being moved out is being identified and is being moved out. And there is this clarification for you that is so, I'm hearing resounding, and I'm hearing faith, resounding faith, and it's almost like whatever it is that I'm releasing, whatever it is that I may be moving on from, whatever it is that may be moving on for me in a certain way, it can go in so many directions, right? It's just a matter of how we perceive it. I am making peace with how it served me and how it didn't. And that leaves room in a certain way for me to understand what I make. I'm hearing specifically in totality of my world. And I'm hearing reckless, specifically reckless behavior as I focus here on this Eight of Wands in reverse that you lead out with into the future. The Ace of Cups upright that accompanies it. So beautiful. I'm hearing Aries. I'm hearing Sagittarius for you as well. I'm visualizing Virgo, okay, and I'm drawn to this candle that I have on my desk, and there is a little wooden chip that hangs off of it, and it says typo. Okay, so whatever that may mean, specifically for you, as it is associated with the Virgo archetype, take it as you will. Nonetheless, dear Pisces, I'm hearing Aries very strongly here for you, very, very, very strongly here for you, and I'm zeroing in here on the Eight of Cups in reverse. That sits in your theme right over the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, Pisces, you're letting it go. I'm hearing you're letting it go. I'm hearing you're allowing what has sort of been drawn in by the tide to then I'm hearing specifically for you recede and to be released. Okay, and it's such an acceptance that leaves room yet again for you, leaves room to to clarify for yourself what brings you, I'm hearing, to this place and to this time once more. There could be a focus on a cycle of sorts. There could be a focus on perhaps a cyclical experience. And there is this sense of wonder that you reacquaint yourself with in the moment that you specifically, I'm hearing for a number of you, wave goodbye to the stage that has been set, that we no longer would like to speak from. Okay, and so there's a focus here perhaps for a number of you on the context of your work and what environments suit and specifically provide for you a sense of acceptance of your self-expression, Pisces. What is it that you feel, this is me? This is what I'm hearing specifically, I'm here to do. I'm hearing, this is what I'm here to showcase. I'm here to show and tell. And what are the environments, the circumstances, I'm hearing specifically the air. I'm hearing the atmospheric pressure. I'm hearing the air in this room. What is it that just I'm hearing doesn't cooperate? And it's a sort of subtlety that you address with such, I'm hearing, air of performance, and it's almost like I'm not only going to release it, I'm going to make it so potent of a realization, even just for myself. It's like I'm not just going to I'm not just going to nudge at what has been in my way. I'm not going to whisper its name, I'm hearing, specifically for you. I'm going to capture in the moment of my confirmation of the role it's played for me. I'm going to capture, recapture the power that's been withheld. I'm hearing specifically for you, in moments of ignorance, I'm hearing as well, playing in the shadows. I'm hearing playing in the shadow sphere, whatever that may mean to you in particular. It can be taken in a number of ways. And I'm imagining someone who has been in this room, okay, and I'm imagining specifically that the sun is setting, and there streams in a light into this room, but it's almost of a, I'm hearing the dawn, the dawn of the awakening, I'm hearing specifically. And it's almost as if the sort of filter of light that comes through into this room, through the windows, is cast I'm hearing is shed by light. But remains filtered. I'm hearing substance, whatever that may mean to a number of you. Take it as you will. There is, as I'm getting at Pisces, this feeling of a question of recognition, of recollection, of the many colors that we see. In the moments when we are open to watching ourselves once again, how is it that we have contemplated taking certain actions? I'm hearing specifically for a number of you. How is it that, in what ways have we danced around what it is that we recognize is a power within us? I'm hearing hiding. I'm hearing hide and seek. And I'm specifically imagining someone who is in a room and they're dancing. And again, the room is sort of dark, but the filter of light that's coming through is almost that of almost an apocalyptic sort of shade, um, almost gray. Okay, and in this room, yet again, in this room, there I'm hearing is song and there is dance, there is play, but how it is that we've danced with ourselves through what it is that we do is under a period of transformation. And there is this this feeling and this recognition that things must change. Things must change. There's I'm hearing no going back. There's no going backwards. There's only I'm hearing also a sense of premonition with what it is that we recognize is under, I'm hearing manifestation and also transformation. I'm hearing translocation. And there is here the Chariot that sits in reverse in the environment, right beneath here, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Right beneath here, right above rather, the Father of Wands in reverse. For a number of you, there may be a fire sign individual involved here, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and or a Cancer, that I'm hearing rests on final word, on the final say, and there may be a question of a decision that you are to make that I'm hearing another party is to make specifically as it pertains to matters of home life and family life. And there may be a question of translocation and a question of perhaps also what actually comes with my transport. I'm hearing specifically my transportation. Okay, I'm hearing module. Take it as you will. You have here, though, as well, the Mother of Cups in reverse that mirrors here the Eight of Wands in reverse. There's something here, Pisces, that you have remained aware of, and I'm hearing omnipotent. Okay, I'm hearing in all actuality. Okay, at the end of the day, it's like even if in a certain way I'm hearing refrained from taking action on what it is that I may have felt at a certain point in time, I never disclosed it, but I also never disembodied it from my consciousness. I'm hearing backlash, outlash, yet again here, and specifically with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, okay, right in your near future, right next to the Seven of Swords in reverse, 2 sevens in a row, leading into this Eight of Wands. I'm almost at Pentacles, though, and you have the Eight of Cups as well, 2 8s and 2 7s. You have here the Nine of Swords in reverse, beautiful to see that, and it is in your advice. The 5 of Swords upright in your current state. The 7, the 8, the 8, the 8, you have 3 8s here, 2 9s. The 8 of Swords upright in your recent past. Then the 5 of Pentacles upright in your energetic pathway that leads you into your current state. 2 5s that is currently, I'm hearing cycling through. There is a focus. I'm hearing Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo for you on the sense of momentum with which we take on a brand new direction in our life. Even if it defies certain methodologies, even if it defies certain, I'm hearing social expectations, I'm hearing stigma, whatever it may be that is recognized as sort of stigmatized, okay, perhaps I'm hearing specifically in a certain industry. I'm hearing social constructs are left by, I'm hearing behind by the wayside. There is a focus on exactly what thought paradigms I'm hearing have formed a certain scaffolding of our venture, and the release of them clarifies, I'm hearing, the perpetrator. However it is that may resonate with you in particular, there may be a legal component here for a number of you, okay? I'm hearing backlash again. I'm hearing striking gold. There's a focus here specifically on the emotional dimension and how, in a certain way, it has been riding in tandem with, I'm hearing shotgun, our perception of what we value. And the question of what we leave behind becomes a dynamic discourse for you. I'm hearing Aries, I'm hearing Sagittarius and Leo once more. Dear Pisces, becomes alive, and it's almost like what I've sort of compartmentalized. Okay, I'm seeing typo again. I'm zeroing in on typo once more. What I have in a certain way compartmentalized. I'm hearing for the future. I am picking. I'm hearing the pieces apart from and of, and I'm addressing right here, right now, right away. And there's a sense of immediacy, and just a certain rawness as well, with which you realize, I'm hearing there's no point in not bringing it in full force to attention. And I'm hearing the attention of others as well as my own. And I'm getting it specifically in a sober way, where it's like, okay, I'm specifically, yet again, imagining an individual who has been in this room and they're dancing, and it's almost like on the playground sort of feeling, almost like a cheeky, teasy sort of vibe. They're dancing around, but it's almost as if they're dancing with themselves. But I'm imagining this individual as dancing almost in pieces and parts of themselves. Almost as if everybody in that room, the other individuals on that playground, so to speak, are also a part of their consciousness, I'm hearing specifically. And there is, I'm hearing shadow play, shadow work, however it is that may resonate with you, that you in a certain way recognize, I'm hearing is to be brought to light. And I'm hearing as well, is to be brought to play. I'm hearing the many pieces of ourself that have refrained from their own actions. I'm hearing disembodied, dismembered. What parts of ourselves have we lost touch with specifically? I'm getting specifically for a number of you. What parts of our being call out to us? That we are now in a certain way capturing the memory of, once more. I'm hearing, I love myself. I'm hearing, I shed light on myself. And it's this feeling of, I'm going to turn the lights on. I'm going to turn the lights on in this room. I'm hearing, that's it. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, how it is that I move forward in this light, and I'm hearing as well, in this fashion, determines, I'm hearing, the face of that which I seek. What is it that I feel is an identity of my cause? And how is this very moment in which I conform with myself once again, I'm hearing corporation, incorporating, and there may be a focus here for a number of you on specifically how it is that you are laying a certain foundation for perhaps a business for a number of you, okay? How is it that this moment serves to counteract the many ways in which I have walked this path before? How is the direction that I'm taking now completely different, completely anomalous from any direction that I've taken in the past? In such a way that clarifies for me, illuminates for me my reason for walking it. I'm hearing, what is my song? What is my song? What is the tune? What is the dance that I want to dance with? And I'm imagining somebody who is in a room and they're dancing, and there is a vibration in that room. Okay, that you are in a certain way, I'm hearing smelling now. Okay, and it's almost as if there is a sense of awakening, and it's almost like I'm hearing, I now hear the music, and I'm now determining how it is that I'm hearing frequentially color my world with sound. I'm hearing corporate again. How it is that in a certain way, perhaps for a number of you, you're merging what is a creative sort of expression, self-expression, what is also a creative, an awareness, okay, of the need to feel creative, to feel dynamic, with that which is structured and regimented. And you have here a focus here on career and finances. Absolutely, the Father of Pentacles upright, sitting right beneath the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, right beneath the Father of Pentacles upright, the Six of Pentacles, 3/2 of 6 in reverse, right beneath here, the Three of Pentacles. There is a focus here on what exactly we wish to set as a foundation. And I'm hearing specifically frequentially by sound, and yet again there could be a focus here on how it is that we are in a certain way energetically and strategically grappling with what is practical, material, and tangible, perhaps financial for a number of you. And so there seems to be a crossover here between matters of finances, practicality again, and that which is held and based in the emotional realm of energy, specifically energy. And Pisces, I'm hearing you're watching your many reflections. In their reverberation, I'm hearing in your room, and I'm zeroing in once more on this wooden chip, and I'm hearing specifically chip on the block, and it says typo. Take it as you will. Once more, perhaps for a number of you, a focus on writing. It's almost like a specific message coming through for a number of you. It's like if you are a lyricist, if you write lyrics, it's almost this feeling of, I'm hearing, I feel it in my bones. I either feel it in my bones or I don't. And if I don't, I'm hearing, why am I'm hearing clapping for it. I'm hearing, how is it that I'm hearing I'm counting the letters? I'm hearing frequentially in my name. Specific message coming through for a number of you. When I am singing, I'm hearing refrain from again, refrain, my song. That holds no specific place and no specific time in how it is that it resonates. I'm hearing specifically with an audience, okay? So for a number of you, if you're a performer, okay, there is this focus on why it is and what it is I'm hearing specifically we are shedding light on through our work. How is it that we, in a certain way, are performing through ourselves through our work? How is it that we are a part of what it is that we create? I'm hearing shared with the rest of us, shared with the best of us. Take it as you will, whatever that may mean to a number of you. I want to feel, I'm hearing the impact of my words. I'm hearing specifically, again, my letters. I want to feel that every letter holds a consciousness. And I'm hearing holds a word, holds a vibration of its own. And it's like you're coming down to it. And I'm hearing, again, whatever has been stagnant. And I'm specifically imagining somebody who's been writing lyrics. And I'm seeing almost, I'm focusing on prepositions here. It's almost like I'm zeroing on like the and in, and that and with and which and by, and it's almost as if you're taking a magnifying glass to every form that your expression takes on in its, I'm hearing many dilations, and bringing them to life. And it's like, again, it's like, I'm not just gonna, I'm hearing put that word in, sneak that word in. It's not a matter of, I'm hearing specifically the word, the, however that may resonate with a number of you. It's not just a matter of, I'm hearing putting a place marker, a stamp, a label. It is a matter of what I feel is feeding my audience in every moment. That I am sharing with them who I am. I'm hearing factor of resonance. It's so powerful, Pisces, this feeling that I'm getting for you. It's so, I'm hearing, it is expansive, and I'm hearing expansive vision, and it's almost as if it's, the more clear you get on what vibration, every interaction as well, I'm getting specifically for you, has upheld, the more clear the path becomes to what methods and modalities we wish to express, I'm hearing translate ourselves through and by. And the energetics, I'm hearing specifically of your mission, is everything. And whatever has remained unsatisfactory, whatever has remained, I'm hearing in the shadow, I'm hearing the gallows, whatever that may mean, I'm zeroing in on this wilting flower on the Five of Pentacles card. Right? It's almost like whatever I'm hearing has been drowned out. Okay, take it as you will. It could be, for example, sonically, by way of sound. And it's almost like there's so much sound in the room, but is it music? I'm hearing, is it music? Is it white noise? Is it feeding? I'm hearing colloquially as well. Okay, there could be a focus on how it is that we are communicating. Okay, conversationally, perhaps with an audience through our work. Take it as you will. It can be taken in a number of ways. Okay, but there is here, Pisces, a focus on, I'm hearing specifically translation of frequency and matter. I'm hearing verbatim, and I'm hearing skill set. What is it that we feel uniquely is our, I'm hearing proposition to life? What is it that we feel we resonate with just because we do? And what are the thoughts that we've adopted in a certain way? I'm hearing sonically, paragraph by paragraph, perhaps by way of what I'm hearing literacy, what has been read, what has been, I'm also hearing performed, what has been learned. I'm hearing specifically academically, educationally. What is it that we recognize is and never was a part of us that we're ready to release? I'm hearing in the moments that we perform for ourselves and only ourselves. many parts of our being. I'm hearing who sing on stage with are not to be left in the shadow. So beautiful, Pisces. There's such a focus here on transmutation. And again, whatever has been unsatisfactory, be it financially, be it materially, be it physically also, it's like I feel the effect on physically on my body. I'm hearing my mental state, I'm hearing as well. I'm hearing harmonics. I just maybe feel a little bit out of, I'm hearing balance, out of form. What is it that has remained stagnant as well emotionally, perhaps within the, I'm hearing the inner membrane, within the psyche. I'm hearing that is now to be perforated. That has now been left to dance. And I'm hearing specifically for a number of you to go its separate ways, to go its separate ways. And it's almost as if there is this recognition, and I'm imagining almost molecules. I'm imagining molecules that have almost coagulated into one, and it's almost as if they're sort of clunky and almost out of shape, I'm hearing. And it's almost like when they are released from one another, there is this sense of place that is then found in the moments of their self-recognition and in the movement of their freedom of flight. And I'm hearing their freedom of flow as well. They are left to find themselves. Where they can't take on any form. And I'm hearing module again, whatever that may mean to a number of you. The feeling, yet again, Pisces, is of release. The feeling is of, I'm hearing a question of boundaries and restrictions. What has formed certain boundaries and I'm hearing frictions as well. Take it as you will. There could be a focus on the space. I'm hearing home life, family life. What is it that has remained? I'm hearing unidentified as well. Perceptively, we are now listening to the tone and the frequency of. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in. Enjoy this period of transformation. My goodness, it's a shift in vibration that I'm feeling for you, and a self-recognition and awareness that is and holds so much I'm hearing specifically pandemonium of the heartbeat. And it's this feeling of I'm hearing I'm in season again. I'm in season again. And yet again, a focus on the sense of emotional alleviation as well that seems to be coming through here right as you trail into the end of March. Okay. Thank you so much again for tuning in, dear Pisces. Love and light to you all. And thank you again for your patience with this reading. I'll be back with the mid-month readings as well, so stay tuned for those. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to get notified via email and so on and so forth. If you'd like to stay in touch via Twitter, I do also update when videos are released there. The handle is Alchemy and You, so feel free to connect there if you so wish. Also, I know some of you have been asking if I offer personal readings and such, and I do. You can view my services on my website, alchemyandyou.com. I do personal readings, as well as astrology reports that are full length, in depth, about 13 pages. I'll take a look at your birth chart and sort of assess soul path calling, specific gifts and talents that may be seen by way of the birth chart, accentuated elemental propensities as well. And I tend to focus on career, life path, soul calling there with those astrology reports. So if that's something of interest to you, if you feel like I'm at a major point of transformation with career and matters of sort of orienting myself in a direction that I feel I resonate with, then that may be something of interest to you. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me at alchemyanew@gmail.com. I also do energetic alignment protocols. So if you're feeling a little out of balance energetically, I feel so much water energy, I don't want to feel all the time. Okay, I want there to be a balance between feeling and also feeling physically things, right? Because water energy is typically associated with what is felt emotionally, what is felt energetically, spiritually as well, psychically, intuitively. And when there is so much water energy, and if you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, this can absolutely be a propensity of yours. If, right, there is the over accentuation of water in the chart, then there can be the sort of loss of connection to what is physically experienced as well. And so sometimes tapping into the physical dimension, of course, depending on how it is that certain elements may be at play in your own personal chart, then there could be a sort of focus there on balancing what elements we're tapping into overall on a daily basis over time. So if that's something of interest to you, matters of energetic balance, I also have protocols on my website there that you can check out, and you can target any element as a sort of isolated element, and there are descriptions there as well of each one and what they sort of hold a domain over. For example, fire energy is associated with physical reserves of energy, is associated with passion, excitement. To increase that specifically in your chart, I'll take a look at your personal chart and see how it is that fire is naturally sort of operating through the channels in your astrological blueprint, and what other elements perhaps it's coinciding with. So that can be a sort of ticket to understanding how it is that the elements are working in our personal chart. And if balance, yet again, energetically is a question, then that may be something of interest to you. And I'm hearing specifically emotionally, okay? Thank you so much, dear Pisces, for tuning in. Love and light to you all. And I'll see you soon. Bye.